वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Hello, friends. Welcome to Season 3 of Sikh History Sakhi podcast. As always, I am Harpreet Kaur, your host. My dear friends, together we have learned from Season 1 how Sikhism began its journey from Guru Nanak Dev Ji, watching a new light enter the world, a light that questioned blind rituals and awakened hearts to Vaheguru. Today, as we step into season 3, we see how that same light has grown into a strong, beautiful Sangat, how it's been taking shape as the Sikh community. The Sangat is stronger, the message is deeper, and Sikhism is no longer just words carried from village to village. It is now becoming a living, thriving community. Now, in the last episode, we discussed that Guru Amar Das Ji is back in Goindwal from his travels. His beloved Sangat had begun settling in. They were back to their routines, while others are going back to their homes. As Guru Amar Das Ji observed his Sangat, he saw not just who they were, but who they were becoming. And in this powerful moment of growth, Guruji holds a vision in his heart, a vision that will shape the future of Sikhs for generations to come. He thought that the faith was deepening and the time had come to build not merely a structure but a spiritual center rooted in Naam, equality, and unity. As we know, Guru Angad Dev Ji had already entrusted Guru Amar Das Ji with the responsibility of developing Goindwal Sahib. So now, carrying that responsibility along with deep love for his Sangat, Guruji decided to build a Baoli in Goindwal Sahib, marking what would become the first Sikh pilgrimage site. Now, my dear friends, let me first tell you what a Baoli is. A Baoli is not just a simple well, it is a deep structure well where people can easily access water by going down a set of steps. Such wells were built to store water for drinking and bathing purposes. Now, naturally, a question arises in the heart. As once I wondered, Goindwal Sahib was already near the River Beas. So, why build a step well, right? But, friends, here comes an even deeper question. We have learned through the 3 seasons that Gurbani teaches us that liberation does not come from ritual bathing or visiting holy places. Then, why build a pilgrimage site at all? Keep listening as Guru Amar Das Ji breaks our myth. But first, let me remind you again, as mentioned in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji on Ang 4. Pariye mat papa ke sang, o tuppe nave ke rang. Meaning, when the mind is stained, it is only cleansed by the color of Naam. Water can only wash the body, but only Naam washes the mind. So, my dear friends, Guru Amar Das Ji was not building a place to promote ritual bathing. He was building a space to break the same myth. At that time, people believed that simply visiting holy places or bathing in rivers would wash away sins. However, Guruji shifted the focus from ritual to remembrance. He blessed the body by declaring that anyone who recites Japji Sahib at each of the 84 steps with a pure heart would be freed from the cycle of 8.4 million life forms. Friends, the emphasis was not on the water but on Gurbani. The Baoli Sahib actually has 84 steps. The message was simple. Liberation does not come from geography. It comes from Gurbani. Moreover, Guruji reinforced another powerful truth of Sikhism, as mentioned in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji on Ang 1349. एक नूर ते सब जग उपजया, कौन भले को मंदे. Meaning, from one light, the entire world was created. Who then is high and who is low? As we know, at that time society was deeply divided by caste. Water sources were often restricted. So, the body at Goindwal became revolutionary. It was open to all, rich or poor, so called high caste or low caste, men and women alike. Everyone could draw water, everyone could sit in langar, and everyone could do seva. Therefore, my dear friends, very soon the message began to spread in every direction that Guru Amar Das Ji was building a body. This was not just news of construction, it was an invitation to be part of something sacred. Through Paiparo Ji, messages were sent far and wide, and the Sangat began gathering from different villages and towns. They came to serve, they came to be part of a vision greater than themselves. The preparations began, and as mentioned in Sri Suraj Prakash, Suthal Jaan Gur Isthit Pae, टक लावन के आयस दय बुढ़े प्रथम कही कर गई जह गुर कही तीर्थ कर सही. Meaning, Guru Amar Das Ji called upon Baba Buddha Ji. With deep respect, Guruji requested him to perform the first digging at the very spot where Baoli Sahib would stand. It was a moment filled with humility and spiritual significance. The foundation of Baoli was laid with blessings and devotions of Baba Buddha Ji. Soon the excavation work began. But this was not ordinary labor, it was seva. The women lovingly prepared food in the langar, ensuring that every volunteer was nourished. The men worked tirelessly in the digging and construction. Some Sangat members brought money to support the work. Others brought tools, shovels, and axes to break the earth. Many carried heavy baskets of soil on their heads, passing them from one to another. Hands were muddy, clothes were dusty, but hearts were full with love for Almighty. Guruji ensured that good food was prepared and served with humility and warmth. As baskets of soil moved from head to head, so did his blessings. Every person regardless of age or background, contributed in whatever way they could. And perhaps this is the most beautiful lesson for us. When a community gathers in love and unity, even digging the earth becomes an act of devotion. Friends, do you remember that in 2004 at Sri Darbar Sahib, the largest ever car seva, that is selfless cleaning of sacred Sarovar occurred, where thousands of devotees gathered and removed 3 feet of silt in just 3 days? What was actually predicted to take 6 months was completed through collective devotion in just 3 days. Can you imagine? That is the true spirit of Sikhi. And now, as the body of Goindwal is being built, the Sangat continues to gather. Among those serving humbly in the soil and dust is Bhai Ram Das Ji himself, working quietly, shoulder to shoulder with everyone. And soon his relatives arrive as well. Tune in next Tuesday to know what happens next. I hope this brings some peace to your hearts. Thank you.